Hi there. Um, yeah, it's been a while since I made a video, so I'm trying really hard to make one now. Because you've got to keep doing them. Yeah, I've just been like really annoying myself, like when your brain just doesn't shut up. And although things have happened that I wanted to talk about. So, since last time I spoke to you, the guys came round again, and the girl that was visiting and her friend, and I basically asked them to come earlier so they could leave at earlier. Well, I said 12, but I don't know what time they left because they weren't being noisy and I went to bed before that. There wasn't a lot of great communication about times and things because they seemed surprised about all that, and they came early. I wasn't really in the mood for another socializing, especially during the week. I had to be up early again the next day for work, so I baked some buns. I didn't know they were going to bring loads of sweets and chocolate and bad stuff to eat, because I don't buy that kind of stuff because I've been trying to eat healthy and lose some weight, which I had done, and they brought loads of food, and so I have eaten some of it, and they bought takeaway twice in 1 week. I said no the second time, but then they said they were going to get one anyway for me, so I had it the next day. Cold pizza, vegetarian mind. Ooh, neighbour upstairs is shouting. Anyway, yeah, so I baked these buns, and then I went to the gym, and didn't really, when I came back I said hi to them and stuff, and I played a game quietly with a couple of them, and then I went to my room really. She was flirting with my boyfriend, I think. I hope she doesn't see this, because I thought she was flirting with him, and I thought, how dare you do that in front of me like that. She's like lay on the sofa, right, like this, playing with her and looking up at him like, chill. Sorry, I don't know what that looks like to you because I can't really do it the way I'm sitting. Anyway, then they decided they wanted to go bowling with us as well later in the week, and I thought, I mean, I love bowling and stuff, but it was all too last minute. They arranged it too last minute, and I wasn't sure where they were going. We'd have to get a bus. If they'd have come to pick us up and bring us back, then I would have gone bowling, but we had to get a bus, and then I think they got another bus, and they, at the end coming home, they got a taxi, and we had no money, and basically I just said, oh, I'm just gonna go to the gym and you go by yourself. And he didn't get back till the early hours, and he didn't come to bed. When I woke up I was like, where is he? Walked through into the other room, and he was reading a book by himself in there. I was like, phew, because I don't know what I would have done if he never came home. Even if he'd come up with some story of why, I would have thought he'd have gone off with her. Is any of this making any sense? Probably not. Yeah, that time I went to the gym, the second time when they went bowling, there was no one there, and it was great because I love it when there's no one there and it's like my own personal gym. But then this girl came in at the end, and I didn't look at her very long, but I'm pretty sure it was a girl that fell out with, who I was friends with, and fell out with me at college. And when I said sorry, she would not make up with me. Basically, I avoided eye contact with her because both of us, when we saw each other, we were a bit like, oh no, it's you, sort of thing. she came to my shop one time. I think I might have had to serve her. It was very embarrassing, and neither of us said anything about it. But what it was she fancied this guy, and she told me. And then she saw me talking to him and laughing and joking and stuff, but we were friends anyway, and I used to talk to him anyway. And she accused me of flirting with him, and you knew I liked him and you were flirting with him, blah blah blah. And also I think she got angry because I did tell him that she liked him, but I didn't do it in a nasty way. My intention was that my thinking was anyway that he should know, because if you like someone, then you might as well find out if they like you back and do something about it. And I wanted to find out if he liked her back and sort of get them together, because some men are sometimes, especially young men, don't realise when a girl likes them, and they might have thought, oh, she likes me, oh, I'll ask her out or something. So I thought I was doing her a favour, but apparently that was really bad, and she fell out with me over that, and no apologies would convince her that I was still a decent friend. So sorry. I think it was all overblown and I was not flirting with him, but I've past caring if someone's got to hold such a grudge over such a silly reason. Yeah, do you remember I said about Big Brother? And I haven't really got addicted to this season. I don't generally with the celebrities anyway. I don't think they've had particularly good tasks. I tried to watch some online to catch up because I never seem to be watching television when it's on, so I've missed quite a few, and even then I got bored of trying to watch it. Part of the reason is because it wouldn't play properly, kept stopping. Yeah, and the guys that I said looked quite hot and that, they're not attractive. Yeah, they're good looking, but that's not everything, and now they don't even seem good looking because the way they behave and the things they say is not attractive to me. So this is what I was trying to say before. Yeah, it's not just looks. So I can't wait for the real one though. I'm not sure who's gonna win the celebrity one. Probably Jedward, because they've just seemed, although they're weird, they seem like they're being genuinely themselves. Everybody else is kind of fake, and it's generally the genuine people who win, or who seem genuine. Josie came to visit. She's a good friend of mine, and that cheered me up so much. It's just a shame she decided to come on a Friday, because she assumed I would be doing nothing, and then I hope anyway, that she realised now how busy a Friday afternoon can be, even though I'll be doing nothing, as in not going out. But she helped me loads. She was really nice to have some help, and it all went really well, and I enjoyed the food, and I'm probably eaten too much. And she stayed over, which was good. We played some games. She brought a game I've never played before, and I didn't win, of course. But it was good. I've had some really weird dreams lately. I really wish I'd made this vlog after I'd had it so that I could tell you about it in detail, but it's been a few days, so I've forgotten a lot of it, but it involved some different things, like a fridge. I was in like halls of residence or something, and I had a fridge with special food in it, and people from the hall were stealing my food. I can't remember why, but I was keeping it in a shop at one point. It was a shop or a restaurant. I was keeping it there, and then when I moved it to outside my room at Halls, that's when they stole the food. And then when I tried to move it back to the hotel or restaurant, it wasn't a hotel, I mean the restaurant or the shop, the man was really nasty to me and would not let me put it back in his shop. And it involved these guys who kept saying how it was a joke and it was only for a laugh, and I didn't find it very funny because it was special food, like kosher food or expensive something. And then I went out, and I can't remember why I went out now, and I saw my mum. The streets looked different. It was like it was America or somewhere, I don't know. I saw my mum getting on a bicycle, trying to go for a cycle, and she doesn't cycle because she's a bit scared of falling off. But in my dream she was getting on a bicycle, and I thought, oh, I'll go, cycling with her. And then the bicycle, when she came a bit nearer, was like, because I was cycling in my dream places, I often do, it was turned into a cart, and it was like she had a goat attached at the back, and at the front was a giant rabbit, massive, not like human size, but like those giant rabbits that you see in photographs, like half a person size. And I was thinking, why has she got the rabbit at the front and the goat at the back? And she was getting all taffled up with all the lines and going, oh, why is this wrong? Oh, why can't I get... And she just looked like she was making a big hash of it. And then later on she seemed to sort it out and get the goat at the front, who managed to set off and pull it. And then at the back, the rabbit had turned into a giant squirrel instead. But I thought, well, I'll leave them to it because it's quite embarrassing. Just leave them to it. And I can't remember the rest of the dream, but there was a lot, and it was really fun because it was different to things that I normally dream about. And then last night I dreamt I was travelling on a bus or a train or both, and I went to go sit with a girl who I used to work with, to do her a favour, to keep her company or help her in some way. And I left my stuff behind, and when it came to getting off, I couldn't find my suitcase anywhere. And I spent most of the dream searching all over this bus stroke train. Kept changing whether it was a bus or a train, and it kept changing structure. I was going up and down staircases, and there was one-way staircases and moving staircases and seats and bags. And I thought, have I left it in in the luggage compartment of the bus? Can you stop the bus so I can have a look? And I found other suitcases that were similar, looked inside them, and some of the things were like my things. I couldn't tell, is it my suitcase? No, it doesn't look like my... Bleh. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know what that's about. Probably nervous about travelling next weekend and losing things. I don't know. Whatever. And quite a few changes. I found out my neighbour upstairs, who's been there since I moved in, is moving out. He's a really good neighbour, and just never expected that. I found out a manager who's been there since I started, who's a really nice manager and has been consistent since I've been there, who knows me and everything, is leaving. I'm getting 2 new managers or trainee managers, don't know what they're going to be like. And a guy in the stockroom is leaving just one guy in the stockroom, and he's always been nice to me as well. It's like there aren't many people who are properly nice to me, a lot of people think I'm quite weird, and these people have been nice to me always, and they'll be leaving, so it's quite a lot to take in, really. I think that's it. I've gone on and on, so I'm gonna have to edit this probably. I'm gonna go now, so thanks for watching and have a great Sunday.